These animals were rescued from unusual places. In March of 2024, as marathon runner Sergio Florian neared the summit of a 1,000-foot cliff, he saw a terrified dog unable to come down by herself.
Oh, are you okay, girl? No.
I was floored. I was just taken by surprise. She was just shivering. One eye was shut.
So the world-class athlete decided to carry the 45-pound dog down.
I'm gonna get her down.
I knew right away that I needed to get her down, and I knew that I could. I was able to hook her with one arm while I was scaling the cliff with the other arm and kind of having her wedged against me and resting on me.
I don't know whose girl this is, but we gotta find out. I'm just taking a rest in between. I'm gonna take her down.
I was really scared that she was gonna freak out and squirm right at the worst possible time, putting my life at risk.
After 45 minutes, mission accomplished.
Oh, she needs some medical attention.
When news spread that Sergio rescued the dog, the owner came forward, and Stevie was able to go back home. In August of 2024, Texas's Fulshear Police Department was called out to a suburban home for a possible intruder. The culprit was spotted on the front porch.
Oh, right there.
The officer had the equipment to capture the juvenile alligator safely, but he decided to go with his bare hands.
I got a pole, but this one's kind of small, so I'll grab it.
Even though the gator was small, his teeth were still sharp, and he clearly didn't want to leave his spot in the shade. Alligators are a protected game animal in the state of Texas. They are no longer endangered, but special permits are required to hunt, raise, or possess alligators. And when one shows up on your property that you'd rather not be there, homeowners are required to get official assistance to have the gator relocated.
Look at you, you're a hero.
The alligator was moved to a safer place, both for the gator and the humans.
Can you hold this for me?
In July of 2024, a tiny kitten was rescued after getting trapped inside a recliner chair.
Okay.
What's going on?
My cat got stuck on the couch.
This Ohio police officer was on patrol when the 911 call came in. When first responders arrived to free the family pet, they saw it was stuck in the gears of the electric recliner. They decided to dismantle part of the chair.
Can you hold this for me?
A little boy helped by shining a light on the situation. Then they went to work to gently free the kitten.
Should just slide out.
There we go.
Oh! Loose! We got her. We got her.
That same month, an officer in Arizona was patrolling traffic around roadside construction when a distressed eagle was spotted under his patrol car. Using a blanket, the officer picked up the bird and carefully moved it to the back seat. Experts from an animal rescue center came to pick up the eagle. Apparently, it was a baby that had been separated from its parents. It likely would not have survived if it hadn't been brought into their care. In September of 2024, authorities were alerted when people saw a well in distress underneath a wharf in New Zealand. Somehow, the juvenile pygmy blue whale had wedged itself underneath a privately owned pier. Marine life experts estimate the whale was between 45 and 50 feet long. They knew time was of the essence in saving its life, so multiple organizations worked quickly to try to lead the whale out. It took a rescue crew pulling out several of the wharf's posts to free the whale. The wharf had to be partially dismantled using an excavator. Once freed from the wharf, boats were positioned to block the whale from swimming toward the shore, and a barge helped guide the whale out to sea. The New Zealand Department of Conservation says the pygmy blue whale was last seen swimming into deeper waters. In January of 2024, 10 circus animals were rescued after a semi-truck and a trailer burst into flames.
So what are we doing?
Getting the animals out. There's still a couple more in there.
Indiana's Grant County Sheriff's Office said a state trooper patrolling Interstate 69 saw a truck engulfed by fire. The driver of the semi got himself out safely, but his passengers, animals belonging to the Shrine Circus, needed help.
Come on!
Troopers and deputies made several trips and led the animals out one at a time. Outside the trailer, camels walked down the highway, and zebras grazed by the side of the road waiting for their friends to be freed. Rescue efforts were sped up as the flames got closer to the trailer.
Alright, y'all need to come on now. Go ahead. Come on, let's go. Come on. Everybody get back. Is that it? Yes.
The first trooper and the first deputy on the scene were both treated for smoke inhalation, but no other injuries were reported. The 5 zebras, 4 camels, and the miniature horse were all safely evacuated. In September of 2024, the driver of this garbage truck in Chattanooga, Tennessee, noticed this stowaway, but officials say she didn't know what to do about it.
I did receive a call from one of our public works supervisors. He wasn't frantic, but he seemed a little worried. And he said that he had a driver that was frantic that she had a hitchhiker on her garbage truck and that it was an iguana. And of course I was like, you're kidding, right?
When the truck arrived at a local fire station, the iguana was hanging on for dear life. The firemen were more than happy to help.
Oh my God!
Each day you just never know what you're going to run into. I mean, you know, it could be fires one day, bad calls the next, and then something like this. So yeah, it was fun to deal with.
Fire officials say the animal was docile, so they believe it was someone's pet.
I was running a race across the desert in China, and this was a 155-mile, 7-day race, carrying all of your food and kit to survive the week as well. When little dog comes out of nowhere, starts running the race, and then decides to join me in the week-long race as well. Out of the 101 people that start the race and all of the other volunteers and people around the race, she decided that I was the one for her. And
when ultramarathon runner Dion Leonard finished the race, he left the dog he named Gobi with a friend until he was able to bring Gobi to his then home in Scotland. Unfortunately, Gobi got lost.
Got on the first plane back to China, flew back out to Urumqi and started looking for the dog.
He found her, and years later the pair are still together. From September of 2024, it took careful twisting, but a cat with its head stuck in a mayonnaise jar breathed better thanks to an Ohio police officer.
1, 2, 3, go!
Nice job, guys.
The same month, someone stopped into an Oakland Fire Department station to tell them they saw a deer stuck between a house and a garage while on their morning walk.
If I pull her head up, you think you'd be able to reach and grab her front legs?
Rescue crews used rope to secure the deer's legs and lift her off the ground. They turned her body so that the deer's feet were pointing down. It was not an easy task to slowly pull the deer out safely.
There you go, buddy. Pull.
After an hour, firefighters and animal control successfully got the deer out its tight situation.
1, 2, 3, go!
Nice job, guys.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.